Injury update for you guys. Bullard did have an ankle, was evaluated, and did come back in the football game. Very unfortunate. Come on the road and you battle a team that's playing well right now. Felt like we let one slip away, but I think you got to credit the Bengals, getting their offense going there in the second half, and just didn't capitalize on, our last opportunity offensively there in overtime, needing just a couple inches to get the first down, and they were able to get us stopped. Thought we had a good look at it on third down. Officials spotted it otherwise, so they probably had a better look than I did. And we got to be able to get a little bit more than that in that moment on an inches type situation. I thought Nick Mullins stepped in, led us to a very efficient day, on offense, some explosives via the play pass, got the run game going. Thought Ty Chandler was outstanding, and then defensively, played a great first half that allowed us to really score on our first drives of each half and at least generate a lead that we were unfortunately unable to hold on to there. But you got to credit Jake Browning and Zach and their offense for hitting the gas there in the second half a little bit.
With that spot, can they look at that?
I was told they did. I was getting some information from the guys up top, so if they told me they didn't look at it, I was going to take a timeout. But I was told that they did look at it, and guys upstairs were still saying it just would have come down to that point. It just would have come down to was there the visual evidence. I think the guys up top were looking at their view of it, looking down and seeing Nick's second effort there, and actually the guy on our sideline. I started calling a 1st and 10 play because I saw him. I was standing right there across the line, but the side judge on the other side must have had him short. Maybe saw his knee go down. Yeah, I think anytime you're inside of really the first time inside of a couple feet, and then on the last one, really looking at about 4 or 5 inches there. Don't really want to have to turn around and extend the ball and hand off another ball. I trust our guys in that moment to execute. Wanted to stay in 11 personnel to try to keep them out of goal line defense or anything like that, and thought we could execute just with some interior push right there. But based upon how it was spotted, they got the stop and then transitioned that to an explosive to give himself a chance to win a game.
Is that why Brandon was the
Yeah, we were trying to keep them out of trying to keep them out if we could out of goal line type of defense.
Coach, what is it about the defense late in games when you guys are one stop away from winning, and it seems like that backside dig always comes available, especially these last 3 or 4 weeks?
Yeah, I mean, I think teams are probably seeing a way to if they're able to hold up, if we send a pressure, that's one thing. If we don't, they're trying to find some pockets in our zones, and there's been some dagger type throws like you're saying on the dig cuts, and we've got to find a way to crowd that area of the field and make them throw it somewhere else. And I know that defensively, I know our guys were battling all the way down to the very end, and that's where you got to give them credit for making a few of those plays there. 3rd and long, they get a play, they get a throw there to Higgins for the touchdown, and then the Boyd catch on another one. So they made some huge plays that they really had to make with how the game was going. I did like our offensive response to take the lead back after they were able to tie it up on the road in this environment. So that was really a positive to see. But once again, didn't do enough when we did get our chance there in overtime to at least give Greg a chance at a field goal.
Mullins had 2 interceptions inside the 25 and the one pick six that was nullified.
Yeah.
How concerned are you about this?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is Nick showed that he can execute our offense and really move the football team. I think what we've got to continue to work through are those plays where we don't try to do too much, and really it's a matter with the first one. He was a little bit of man coverage, got guys running away, hoping to at the very least put it in play for a chance to try to run away, and if not, we're in field goal range. Try to be smart with the football. He wanted to take a chance there to JJ, and just they end up making a play on the football. The second one, really, as the pocket collapses there, he's trying to get that ball thrown away. That's just, more repetition and understanding in that moment. We've got a great chance at 3. Even if we do end up taking a sack in that moment, we still have a chance to put points on the board based upon the drive that we had. And then, on the third one that got called back, we've kind of got a play there where, he can either throw it to Ty front side or JJ on the backside. When he did see the defender kind of immediately cross the line of scrimmage, that kind of forced him to throw one back into the boundary when maybe the look might have presented itself out to the field. All of which is, things that, we're playing, Nick's out there for really the second time this season, and there's a lot to work through. But I thought as far as the, yardage we were able to generate and a couple big plays to help us score, I thought Nick Mullins played well enough to give us a chance to go to overtime on the road and win a game. And as a team, we just didn't do enough in the end.
Kevin, you go in assuming Nick starts against the Lions next week?
Yeah, I would. We'll evaluate it, Ben, but he did a lot of good things today. I liked the feel of both our run game and pass game, how it was kind of working together. But we'll take a look at it, watch the film, and make a decision moving forward. But Nick Mullins played how I expected him to play. We still need to find a way to protect the football when it's in our hands on all downs, and continue to strive for the execution of the other 10 guys around the quarterback, which I thought for the most part today was pretty solid. Yeah, we wanted to feature Ty, and it kind of happened that Matty not being able to go enhanced his ops. I think he had every carry but one from the running back position today, and you just see him continuously. Great cut a couple times on some unblocked, crack force corners. Made a great cut on the long run to get us down there for the last touchdown. He's finding it, he's seeing it, he's getting better and better. Had some really nice protection pickups on some of those play passes as well. So huge growth day for him, and I look forward to keep him going and love where Ty Chandler's at right now.
At this point in the season, it feels like must win every week. But after today, what's your message to the team? What are you looking for from your leaders?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think we've got to understand and evaluate this really hard, players and coaches, of, hey, throughout the 60, really almost 70 minutes of football there, where were the plays where, we could have maybe gave ourselves a better chance to either put the game away or maybe get one more stop, make them snap it one more time, whatever the term is, and then continue to find those one-play phases in the kicking game where we're stealing yardage, we're possibly turning the football over. I thought Najee had a great effort on that one late in the game that was very, very close to possibly being a turnover forced. But can we make that one play? And you never know when it's going to come. It's not always going to be in overtime or in a critical fourth quarter drive or defensively a third down stop late in the game. It could be that early first, second quarter, third quarter, where you've got to just the margin of error, trying to overcome some of the things we are right now. By no means is it any sort of an excuse. We've got to go make the plays in all three phases of our team to win these games. Very fortunate to have two of them at home, all three in the NFC North. We know all three teams. Really the two teams that will play are playing good football right now. We're going to need to put together some good plans, try to get as healthy as we can, and go attack every opportunity to go try to win them all. Yeah, there was some coverage being dictated to with some doubles and some combo coverages to him, and Jordan took advantage of it. He single covered on that touchdown, kind of screaming underneath there. Nick found him, what a catch, and finished there. I thought just all across the board, JJ's ability to still, win and get down the field, attack coverage when he got his ops. TJ and Jordan really playing off of some of those looks and attacking as well, and then Nick finding those guys. Really, happy with our offensive execution with the run and pass game. Would have liked to, clearly score, a few more points, albeit maybe 3 on a couple of those red zone ops, or potentially find a way to sustain 1 or 2 more drives.
Thanks, everyone. We'll get Mullins in here shortly.
Thank you, guys.